Hi, I'm Demetrius Malbro, Cloud Advocate here at Veritas. And I was having a brief discussion with a friend the other day about ransomware, and we were talking about data in SaaS applications. And he said, because my data is stored in the cloud and it's in a SaaS application, that it's safe from ransomware. I got a bit of a chuckle from it. And I commenced to show him that just because his SaaS data is in the cloud, and of course it's protected by the long list of agreements that your cloud service provider has for you. But that data is not protected against ransomware. The reason why is that if your users have read-write access to that data, then guess what? Bad actors can also get read-write access to that same data. And so protecting your data from ransomware overall is super difficult. However, the easy part is making a plan. And so the plan that I'm speaking of is having backup copies of your data before a ransomware attack happens within your SaaS environment. That data, your backup copy, needs to be immutable. And what I mean by immutable is that that data cannot be overwritten. And so that's exactly where Veritas Alta SaaS protection comes into the picture. It gives you the ability to take granular backups at high performance and at any frequency that you like. It'll give you the capability to quickly recover against ransomware, and it's super key to your strategy and planning around resilience, especially within the cloud. And so stay tuned so you can actually see in a demo a bulk data operation recovery and how fast and easy it is to utilize Veritas Alta SaaS protection.
What would you do if your organization was hit by a ransomware attack that encrypted the data on your SharePoint sites? What I would do is open the Veritas Alta SaaS Protection admin portal. I would go here and click Restore. Now I do have to tell it what type of data I'm going to restore, and I want the SharePoint data. And it gives me a list of options. It's the SharePoint sites in particular that were hit, so I want to restore those. So again, I tell it that it's a SharePoint restore. And I want it to use the connector that will put it back into SharePoint Online. And now I need to put in the URL of the site collection. Fortunately, I loaded that into my clipboard in advance. Now, for recovering from ransomware, there's a couple critical things you want to do. The first thing you want to do is do a point-in-time restore. And you want to go back to the last good backup that happened before the ransomware hit. Now, I happen to know that backup was taken at midnight earlier today. So I want to go back to that one because the ransomware hit us at 9. And now what I also want to do here is I'm going to choose force overwrite. That means that if for some reason a file gives me trouble restoring it, I want to just force it and overwrite it, because the only reason it will give me trouble is if it's infected with the ransomware. So now I tell it where I'm putting everything back, and I'm going to put it back exactly where it was before it all got encrypted. So I want to go to my site pages. And now all I do is click Restore. And it's put the job in the queue, and I will get an email as soon as the export or restore has completed.